Okay, let's count it together. So I can speak English, Latvian, Russian, and right now I'm still continuing to learning Chinese. So maybe 3.5. 3.5, yes. Hopefully I can learn Chinese.
So since you you are a teacher in Taiwan, so maybe compared to the European education system, do you think maybe like what's the difference between Asia and Europe?
I see. So I think in Taiwan, here your education system is more focused on results. Like I see so many kids, they're struggling with lots of homeworks, lots of tests, exams, and so on and so on. In my country, it's not like that. We are not like forcing the kid to study so much. Yeah. So I think that's the main difference. But I want to say that the system for Taiwanese kids, it's kind of working because I see so many smart kids here. Like they can speak English very well for their age, and that's amazing.
Back in Europe, what do you usually do in your free time, maybe after school?
Oh, after school, I had the dancing classes. So I do dancing when I was a kid. Yeah. Also, I love drawing, like something more artistic, right? Yeah, like that. But I think in Europe, in Latvia, we don't have so many places to go during the free time, not like in Taiwan. Like, for example, it's Saturday, Sunday, and people can go anywhere, right? You have so many places you can visit, and that's amazing. And also, one thing I like about teaching job in Taiwan is like working hours, because can you imagine a full-time job? Like usually people work 8 hours per day, right? But for a teacher job, full-time is like 20 to 23 hours per week. So it's like around 6 hours, even less than 6 hours per day. So that's amazing. That's amazing schedule.
Work-life balance.
Yes, and also the salary is really high in my opinion, because in Latvia, for teachers, we really don't have so high salaries, unfortunately. Yeah.
So do you think maybe the price, maybe the living cost in your country is more expensive than Taiwan?
Living cost is cheaper, but our salaries is also not as high as here in Taiwan. Yeah. But I think living expenses in Taiwan, like in Taipei particularly, are also a little bit high, like renting and buying food, for example, in the supermarkets. Sometimes can be very pricey. Yeah, so I stopped to cook at home and I prefer to buy food outside, because actually buying food outside is cheaper than if you would cook by yourself, like going to a supermarket and buy every ingredient. Yeah, that's very interesting. In my country, it's opposite. Like buying food outside is very, very expensive, but cooking by yourself, it's cheaper. I think in Taiwan, it's like okay to ask how much do you earn. Like 1 week ago, I was sitting in a bus and there was a grandma who sit next to me, and she was like asking me, which country are you from, and so on and so on, and then she was like, how much do you earn? And I was like, wow. I just know you like 2 minutes and you asked me this question. So I was really shocked about that. But yeah, I heard that Taiwanese people, they're more open to ask this kind of questions. Yeah, and even some people, they like to comment about your weight, like, oh, you got a little bit chubbier, oh, you got a little bit skinnier, like that. Yeah, that's another culture shock I experienced in Taiwan, and usually I don't know how to answer this kind of statement.
That's very funny.
Yeah, but I don't mind. I think it's just different culture, and it's okay. It's okay.
You already live maybe in Taiwan for 5 years, so can you get maybe the health insurance card or in Taiwan?
Yes, I can get it. So basically my job will help me to apply for that. Yeah, because without health insurance, it's kind of pricey to visit the doctors here. But I also think in Latvia, our health system is not so good because we don't have such a thing as health insurance. So, for example, if you need to visit a dentist, right, usually it will cost you around, let me convert in my brain, 2,000, 3,000 NTD. Yeah, just for one teeth, 2,000, 3,000 NTD. It's very pricey as well. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying your healthcare system. I can go to see my dentist for like 150 NTD, and when the first time I received a receipt and I saw the price, I was like, it must be a joke. They forgot to add 1 0 or something. It can't be true. I need to pay only 150 NTD, which is about 5 euros in my country. Yeah, that's amazing.
So I wonder, what is the minimum wages in Latvia?
Oh,
maybe per hour?
I mean, the minimum salary is around 600 euros, and right now I need to convert it. 600 euros.
It's like 18,000 NT dollars around.
Yes, around 18,000. So
it's not that. It's
not a lot. Yeah,
really,
but the living expenses is also not that high as in Taiwan. And as I mentioned, we don't have so many places where you can go and spend your money, right? We don't have I don't know, milk tea shops at every corner or something like that. Yeah.
So maybe one day if you are going to live in a Europe country, which country would you move?
Oh, well, I'm not sure. I actually like my country a lot because I'm born there and everything there is familiar. Plus, my friends and family lives there, so I'm not sure. Would I change my country for another one in Europe? Yeah, but I would like to travel as many countries as I can, no matter it's in Europe, in Asia, or somewhere else. Just traveling is right? It's a good experience you can have in your life.
So what kind of life lessons did you learn in Taiwan?
I learned that you need to be more talkative to people, and of course you need to open your heart for new things, because I understand that culturally the things can be different, right? But if you open your heart, it will be easier for you to adapt different things. Yes, and you will feel better living in another country.
Amazing, yes.
Thank you. Wow, that's lightning. Oh my god.
Any suggestions for foreigners who haven't traveled or who want to live in Taiwan?
Yes, I think Taiwan is a really amazing country with lots of opportunities for foreigners. Also, the government, like the Taiwanese government, they treat foreigners very, very good. So if you want to come here for studies or for your job, I totally suggest you to give a try. Yes, Taiwan is a really nice and cool country, and I really enjoy living here.
So how to say friend in Latvian?
Okay, so draugs. Draugs.
Draugs.
So cute.
Draugs.
Draugs. Yes, that means friends in Latvian.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.